For many years, the movement of talent in North America followed a familiar pattern. Canadian students and professionals heading south, attracted by the opportunities and possibilities offered by the American dream. They crossed borders in pursuit of new experiences and the chance to contribute to the world's largest economy. Their expertise and ambition played a significant role in shaping the United States into a global leader, supporting industries from finance to technology, and encouraging innovation across the nation. Today, a subtle but notable shift is taking place. More highly educated Americans are considering opportunities in Canada. This is not simply a matter of personal preference, but a trend supported by data and observable changes in migration patterns. Professionals in technology, healthcare, and academia, fields long associated with American achievement, are choosing to leave established roles. Many are drawn to Canada by factors such as quality of life, inclusive policies, and a growing innovation sector. This development encourages a reassessment of assumptions about where talented individuals wish to build their futures. Both countries are now reflecting on what attracts and retains top talent in a changing global environment. The shift is not limited to individual stories, it is also influencing the broader economic landscape of North America. The effects are wide-ranging, touching on business competitiveness and national identity. For the United States, this trend brings up questions about how to retain domestic talent and continue attracting innovators from around the world. Understanding the reasons behind this movement helps in developing effective responses. For Canada, this is an opportunity to welcome skilled professionals, strengthen its economy, and enhance its reputation as a destination for talent. Analyzing this reversal is useful for understanding the future of North American competitiveness. The data provides insight, and the real impact will be seen in workplaces, educational institutions, and communities across both countries. What is driving this change? Let's look at the numbers, the motivations, and the broader implications for both nations as the direction of talent flow evolves. The numbers tell a compelling story. Since 2020, the number of U.S. citizens becoming Canadian permanent residents has surged by over 30%. This isn't just a blip on the radar, it's a sustained trend that's reshaping the demographic landscape of both countries. Each year, thousands more Americans are making the leap, drawn by new opportunities and a different way of life north of the border. What's striking is that most of these new arrivals hold advanced degrees, masters, PhDs, and professional qualifications. They're not just seeking a change of scenery, they're bringing specialized skills and expertise that are in high demand in Canada's growing economy. Americans are now among the top recipients of Canada's Express Entry invitations, a spot that was once almost exclusively held by applicants from India and China. This shift signals a new era in Canadian immigration, where talent from the U.S. is increasingly valued and sought after. These aren't just any migrants, they're tech experts, biotech researchers, medical professionals, and engineers. They're individuals who are driving innovation, leading research, and filling critical roles in Canada's most dynamic industries. Canadian tech hubs like Toronto and Vancouver have reported a remarkable 25% jump in American applicants for senior roles. Companies are actively recruiting from the U.S., eager to tap into a pool of experienced professionals who can help fuel growth and competitiveness. Universities are also seeing a noticeable uptick in U.S.-trained faculty and graduate students, especially in STEM fields. This influx is enriching academic communities and fostering cross-border collaboration in research and innovation. Even American entrepreneurs are choosing Canada as their launchpad. Applications for the Startup Visa program have more than doubled since 2019, as founders look to Canada's supportive ecosystem and global market access. The data is clear. A growing cohort of America's best and brightest are building their futures in Canada. From professionals and academics to entrepreneurs and families, this northward migration is shaping the next chapter of both nations' stories. Academia is often the first to signal a shift in talent flows. Like a canary in the coal mine, the movement of scholars and researchers can reveal deeper changes in the global landscape before they become obvious elsewhere. When universities begin to change, it's often a sign that broader shifts are underway in society, technology, and even national priorities. Today, Canadian universities are not just holding their own, they're actively attracting and retaining senior faculty from some of the most prestigious U.S. institutions. This is especially true in cutting-edge fields like artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and climate science, where the competition for top minds is fierce and global. What's drawing these experts north? Stable funding for research, a collaborative academic environment, and notably less political interference in scientific work. Canada's universities offer a sense of security and freedom that many researchers now find increasingly rare elsewhere. It's not just faculty making the move. More and more American students are enrolling in Canadian graduate programs, attracted by lower tuition costs, a welcoming atmosphere, and clear attainable paths to permanent residency. For many, Canada represents a fresh start and a chance to pursue their ambitions without as many barriers. This migration isn't simply about individuals leaving. When a professor departs, they often take entire research teams, valuable grant funding, and the seeds of future innovation with them. The loss is compounded over time, as networks and expertise shift across borders. The academic brain drain is more than a headline. It's a warning sign of a deeper erosion of America's intellectual edge. Empty labs and quiet lecture halls hint at opportunities lost, and discoveries that may now happen elsewhere. As Canada's value proposition for scholars continues to rise, the United States faces a quiet but significant loss. The choice for many academics is becoming clear, and the consequences are only beginning to unfold. The ripple effects of this shift will shape the future of innovation, research, and global leadership for years to come. Where the brightest minds choose to work today will determine where tomorrow's breakthroughs happen. The tech sector is leading this migration. US giants like Google and Microsoft are expanding Canadian operations, making it easy for American employees to relocate. Canada's immigration policies and diverse teams are a major draw for tech talent. The Toronto-Waterloo Maple Valley is now a top North American tech hub, rivaling US cities in job growth. American professionals are also joining Canadian startups, attracted by lower costs and greater impact. The Bay Area's pull is weakening as top engineers and innovators head north. This movement is diffusing tech talent and challenging the idea that America is the only place for ambitious tech careers. More American founders are launching startups in Canada, drawn by the startup visa and generous R&D tax credits. Canada's innovation ecosystem, incubators, funding, and talent networks offers a supportive, cost-effective environment. Cities like Waterloo and Vancouver are now magnets for deep tech, AI, and clean tech startups. For US entrepreneurs, Canada means more runway, less red tape, and a better shot at success. The next billion-dollar company may be Canadian, not American. This isn't just about founders, it's about jobs, intellectual property, and future prosperity shifting north. The US risks losing entire economic ecosystems to Canada's fertile ground. Healthcare professionals are also heading north, seeking less bureaucracy and more focus on patient care. Canada's single-payer system offers stability and aligns with many doctors' values. Top Canadian hospitals are actively recruiting US specialists, offering advanced facilities and mission-driven work. In finance, Toronto is emerging as a stable, well-regulated alternative to Wall Street. American finance professionals are drawn by job growth, quality of life, and a safer, more affordable urban environment. While salaries may be lower, the trade-offs, work-life balance, cost of living, and family life, are compelling. This migration is deepening Canada's expertise in healthcare and finance. It's a quiet but powerful shift in North American professional life. Why are Americans moving north? It's a mix of structural advantages. Canada's predictable immigration system makes it easier for Americans to bring families and colleagues. Universal healthcare removes a major financial burden and enables career mobility. Affordable world-class education means families can invest in their children's futures without crippling debt. Political and social stability is a major draw. Canada is seen as calmer, safer, and more cohesive. Issues like gun violence and polarization are less pronounced. For many, Canada offers a better quality of life and a secure foundation for career and family. These factors combine to make Canada a top destination for ambitious Americans. The North now beckons with opportunity and stability. Even small outflows of top talent can have outsized impacts on US competitiveness. Innovation thrives in clusters. When talent leaves, so does the potential for breakthroughs. As Canada's hubs grow, they attract more investment, creating a self-reinforcing cycle. The US risks losing not just people, but also capital. jobs, and tax revenue. A shrinking tax base means less funding for public goods, making the U.S. less attractive to future talent. The American dream's global image is at stake. If its own citizens seek opportunity elsewhere, the world takes notice. This perception shift could deter the next wave of global talent. The challenge is real. America's innovation engine is losing fuel. The consequences will echo for generations. The northward migration of American talent is a pivotal moment for both countries. For Canada, it's a chance to accelerate its knowledge economy and global reputation. For the US, it's a wake-up call. Systemic issues like healthcare, education, and polarization are driving talent away. America's edge has always been its ability to attract and keep the best minds. That advantage is now in question. The solution isn't to restrict movement, but to address the root causes making Canada more attractive. The future of North American innovation depends on whether the US can rebuild its appeal. This trend is both a warning and an opportunity for renewal.